Hey guys, I'm Solomon with ClickX. Today's marketing hack of the day, we're talking about building links and how important it is to make sure that your links that you've got to your website are actually crawled by Google, right? Otherwise you get no credit. You probably know that links are a huge part of Google's algorithm, so you need to pay very close attention to this session because I'm going to teach you how to get your links crawled and get full credit for that particular link that you have coming to your website. All right, let's get started.
Marketing Hack of the Day is brought to you by ClickX.
All right, so here I have a little representation of your website. So you have three different beautiful pages to your website, and I have three different links that sort of live in silo, right? They don't know each other. They're people like linking to you. One link come over here, this guy links to this, and maybe this one links directly to your homepage, okay? That's what the chart represents. But what I want you to understand is that this link and that link and that link may actually not even be getting crawled by Google. You might be thinking to yourself, why, Simon? Why wouldn't it want to get crawled? I'll tell you why. What you need to understand that this website right here, I'm going to build a little link to it. If you don't have either internal links, right, or external, so this is my internal link, there's a link that is linking to this page, or there's an external page that's linking to this. If you don't have an internal or an external link, those URLs are not really known by Google and they don't really get crawled. Okay, they're sort of like pages that are in silos, they're living on the internet, they're orphan pages, and they're not really going to get crawled to get you the credit for the link that you have on that link to your website. Now that sounds crazy. Why wouldn't Google crawl it? It's really because Google crawls by having links to a page. So somebody has to link, somebody else has to link. Essentially those links that this website would get, and it gets indexed, and then it would use all the outbound links that has to go to whatever else website you have, one of which actually being your own website. All right, so I want you to get this. When you think about link building, the better the quality of link that you have, that you built, you need to make sure that you're actually linking to that from somewhere. It could be your Facebook or your Twitter or wherever you're actually trying to promote this. You need to make sure that Google can actually crawl it, all right? The quicker somebody can crawl this page, you're gonna get the juice for having a link on your website, okay? Otherwise, search engine will not find this page and it won't pass on the value that it has. It sort of still will live in silos. So what typically webmasters need to do is they need to build internal links. So one of the things you can do is you can link out, or you can put it on social media. Every time you get a link, you need to make sure that there are links that are pointing to this particular website, and eventually that link is going to pass to your website. And one of the things you could do is primarily through social media, or you can put a description on something, or just go out there and try to promote that content. Whoever else that promoted your website, you need to make sure that they're actually getting promoted, or hopefully somebody's internally linking to that page. Maybe you have a link over here that links to that. But long story short, somehow you can get a link to that website, then that link will more likely get crawled and you will get the credit. And this is really important because let's think for a minute that there was no link to your website, right? Then you absolutely have no value for having a link on that page. And it doesn't matter, you can have hundreds of these links. If there's no value, then your rankings will never go up. So you'll be wondering, oh, I'm working so hard on my content marketing, yet I get nothing back. My traffic is not increasing. I don't see referral traffic. And it's really because those links aren't really helping you yet. If you can work on promoting them and getting those indexed, one of the things you can do is you can actually just Google that URL and see if that URL itself is indexed, right? This could happen with your local listings. So if you have so many different local listings and Yelp or whatever website does not really have internal links pointing to your particular listing, then that listing may or may not give you the credit, especially for smaller directories that's out there. Maybe you have a very niche directory that you got a link on, but if nobody's actually crawling that page, that doesn't necessarily boost your particular ranking. So you need to really make sure that the links that you have out there are actually crawled and indexed by Google, then only you'll get the juice. So it's really important, folks. I want you to understand this. This is super, super important because you work so hard in getting this link. Oh yeah, I got this one, and you think you got an A+ student out there, but you're not really getting any value from all the effort that you did. You might even have to pay to get on a directory because some directories are paid. Yet, if there's no value in it, you're wasting time and money. And I want you to get more traffic and more leads and more customers. And I'm telling you the hack that you can use to make sure that those links are crawled and indexed by Google. Then you'll bypass all the juice and your traffic will increase and you'll get more customers and so forth. If the URL that places a link to your company, right, there is no link coming to that, there's no mechanism out there to inform search engines that this page exists, right? There's no mechanism that tells the search engine about this particular URL. That means that you will get no credit. So I want you to go think about that. Maybe you need to do some serious crawling or find out from your old emails that you got, whether you got this link or that link, to see if those links are actually indexed. You can't just leave it to chance, folks. It's not going to work. All right. I hope you got some insights. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next session.
3, 2, 1. Subscribe to our channel!
ClickX, helping businesses increase traffic, generate leads, and close deals.